I've been to some terrible skate parks here in America, but the worst rated ones were about 3 stars. And I have found the skate park with 1 star. Too bad it's 2 hours away. And just to soften the blow a bit, I'm actually gonna do a quick pit stop at Slater Creek Skate Park. It doesn't look super fun. I usually wouldn't drive that far to get to this park, but it's on the way. I almost forgot. This video is also sponsored by Squarespace. More on that later. We are at Slater Creek Skate Park. It's super windy, so don't mind my hair going everywhere, but this park is small. I wasn't even gonna go over it at first, but I can basically describe it in like 12 seconds. There's a fun box that looks really fun. There is a quarter pipe section. There is a reciprocal ramp section. There's a flat rail, and then there's this weird pyramid setup. It's actually somewhat unique obstacles, even though I think they are prefab, but I think I'm gonna have a good time. I'm only here for a little warm up because we have 2 other skate parks to skate today, so let's get about 10 tricks. That skate park was incredibly bad. The ground was so cheese grater and rough, and there's water that stores at the bottom of the ramps. If I lived near here, yeah, sure. But otherwise, I would probably never come back here. And the park we're going to is actually much worse. Now, the whole reason I would ever even want to drive to this terrible skate park is because it's actually on the way to the skate park that I want to skate today, which is also an underwhelming park, but it's an exact replica of the first skate park I ever skated. 20 years ago, I went to my first skate park ever, and they actually tore it down just a few years later, and I didn't think that I would miss the park that much. But I've been having these dreams about the park, and I've wondered, how could I skate that park now that I'm technically a professional skateboarder? But first, no, I'm fairly certain the skate park we're looking at right now is not even skatable. Not only are there only 3 ramps here, a quarter pipe, a bank, and a weird fun box in the middle, but there are cracks in the ground throughout the entire park that I don't even know if you could ride over. Plus, the ground itself is so rough. I don't really know what to say. I say we just get into it, but how? No one could learn how to skate here. And if you did, you would become immune to all terrible ground in the world and potentially become the best skater ever, but they don't even have anything to really skate or learn on at all. This is almost a 5-foot quarter pipe. Imagine this being your first drop-in. There's no flat rail or flat ledge, there's just this handrail. And then you have this massive ramp to go down, but all jokes aside, these cracks will kill you. Wish me luck, I'm gonna try to do 10 tricks. I don't know if that's humanly possible here. That counts. On this ground, that's actually pretty good. Nice, we did it perfectly. Everything was extremely difficult. Even riding on this ground would be a very hard challenge for a new skateboarder. Just getting to the ramps, I felt like I was gonna fall, and I've been skateboarding for 20 years, and like, riding is hard here. So just imagine doing any tricks, you're not gonna do it. That's probably why the lady was so surprised that there was someone at the skate park.
I'd come take a picture of you, but it looks like you got a handle.
I'm good, yeah, thank you though.
It looks like we need a new pavement, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think this gets used much because the ground.
I totally understand that. I would probably drive further out instead of coming here. This is why I wish I had Mr. Beast type money. This school has a terrible skate park, so I bought them a new one. Just repaving this ground probably wouldn't be that expensive, but for me, yeah, it would be. Slowly and steadily, we're building up that budget. Speaking of which, a word from Squarespace. me talking about Squarespace. Squarespace is the website for building websites. You need no design background. You can just use one of their award-winning templates, and it's essentially just drag and drop. Plus they have chat pretty much 24/7, so you can ask them how to fix anything, but I never even need that. It is that simple. You can do blogging, you can do your online store, you can essentially build your own social media platform because people can comment and react to things that you post as well. It's a great portfolio site for if you're a creative entrepreneur in any way, like myself, so I can be like, this are the things that I can create. This are singular, plural. I'm really good at English. But you can also have an email campaign, which I have set up recently, and it's an amazing way to engage with your audience without having an algorithm determine the fate of your future. So if you want to check it out, you can get 10% off your first purchase or domain by clicking the link in the description down below, or go to squarespace.com/JohnHill, or you can just go to the website and try it out for free for, you know, a bit, and if you like it, just sign up. It's that easy. Enjoy it. Enjoy the rest of the video. Actually, let's get to my hometown skate park. Wow, I'm actually really excited. We're on the way to the replica of my first skate park ever, and I've set a bit of a challenge for myself where I want to do the best 10 tricks I've done on it. I want to do those first, and then I want to do 20 tricks that I've never actually done before. Oh my Lord, the nostalgia is hitting me in places I didn't even know existed. Our skate park actually didn't have this quarter pipe, but it had that exact mini ramp. Wow, this is tripping. Wait, this is different. This rail coming off the end, damn it, was like twice as tall. It was not this small. Oh my God, but the rest of the thing is exactly the same. This little ramp over here is the exact ramp, and I don't know why at the bottom it looks very slippery. And then finally in the shade, this is the flat bar we had. It's pretty tall. Everything is actually a little wonkier. Like things are a little off. The rail's a little lower. I think this rail is actually a little taller. But besides that, this is the exact prefab company that built the first skate park I ever skated, and I am feeling the nostalgia, but I'm kind of sad that it won't be an exact session on this obstacle. But still, let's do it. My God, this is insane. This is insane. The sensation of like riding up the ramp and gliding down is very nostalgic. Obviously, I spent the first 3 or 4 years of my skateboarding on an obstacle just like that. It feels wild, and it's crazy how easy it feels. I do think it is a little lower than the one we had, but it's so small. Like after skateboarding for so long, it's like all those tricks are really, you know, easy, obviously, but I do want to do 20 tricks that I've never done before on a rail like this. And like, I have so much energy right now. As hot as it is, I'm so excited and ready to just like put some music on and just skate for like another 30, 45 minutes and see how many tricks I can just barrage off.
Skatepark over here.
Wait, you just what?
I was showing her the skate park. I said, look, this nigga finna be cold. I said, you don't bring that camera to the skate park and you ain't cold.
Oh, yeah.
I seen you do that shit. I said, oh yeah, I told you he was cold.
I have so many better skate parks near where I'm from, but just that one obstacle in the middle, even though I feel like a lot of people would hate it because of that weird little jump up at the beginning, I'm obsessed with the sensation, the feeling. It is literally just nostalgia on a skateboard, and I did not want to stop, but my camera keeps overheating, so I think I'm gonna have to call it for this session. I just sent a video of this park to my friends from hometown being like, look at the nostalgia, and they're all like freaking out, like, dude, we gotta go out there right now. Sometimes I can be a very nostalgic person, which I wish I wasn't, but I tend to move and move and move and move, and I think when you do it a lot, you kind of think back to the moments, back to the skate park in Columbia, South Carolina, thinking that this was the whole world ahead of us, and then just all the experiences I've experienced since. I had no idea the trajectory of my life, but I was excited about trying to pursue any new opportunity and trying to do things that seemed unconventional in my hometown, which I would advise anyone should try to do if you want to live a life where you can't expect the outcome. I'm still on a mission in life. This is how it's always been. I'm in Paris, Texas right now, skating a skate park that resembles my hometown skate park, and in 1 week from now, I will be in Paris, France. I'm going to France to get married at a chateau in Normandy. Like, the trajectory of my life to where now I get to have, I've never even imagined a wedding, and now I'm having like the coolest possible scenario. My family's gonna be there. It's gonna be a very, very, very small crew of people, and then we get to celebrate in Paris afterwards and hang out, and it's just wild where life can take you. The truth is, most people live in towns like this. Most people live in places where they don't have a lot of people probably telling them that there's a whole world out there to experience. And I think it's easy to think that you know what it's gonna be like. What, I'm gonna go to California and everything's gonna be awesome and grand? Maybe not, but just new experiences in general are going to cause a wave of new ideas for new experiences, new ways to make money, new ways to live life, new ways to experience relationships. And I think exploring as much as you can of anything out there is the best way to build empathy for yourself. And I believe that the more empathy you have as a human being, the more excited life becomes, because then you can learn anything. If you have more empathy, then you're willing to take in more information from more groups of people, and you can learn more and more and more, and life becomes a bit more exciting. So I would advise that to anyone. Not that I'm a teacher or preaching or anything like that, but I know that there's a lot of people out there who struggle a lot with trying to find the courage to go on to the next step, and they don't even think that they're the type of person to do that. But I was not the type of person to do that. No one where I'm from felt like they were the type of people to do it, and then I just tried it, and it worked. Can't help but do the rant sometimes. Maybe it's the fisheye lens making me a bit even more nostalgic, but I'll see you next time for a new video on this channel. Take care, progress daily, and keep killing it.